Hi everyone, so today we're going to be going over the new releases for this week. As usual, we have 3. This week we have 2 half sheets and 1 full-size sheet, and I don't have my planner out this time because I haven't actually used any of the stickers from this sheet yet, and I'll tell you why in a minute. And the other 2 are samplers, so I've used almost all of these stickers, and I don't want to, go through my planner and show you every single one. So let's start with these 2. These are my 2 sampler sheets. I have finally created them. I sometimes give them out to my planner pen pals, but these were created with my future physical shop in mind. So like if you spend over a certain amount, you will be getting one of these samplers as a freebie with your order. But yeah, they are also kind of just, if you want to buy them right now separately, you can just use them and try them out and see if you want to use more of these type of stickers in your planner, as is the point of the sampler. So first we have my character sampler. I tried to include some from every single hand-drawn sheet I have. It's not just characters. There are some things that obviously aren't characters, like tissue box, but it's kind of just a hand-drawn sampler. So these are all images I have drawn first with the pen and paper and then scanned it to the computer and made it into stickers. So when I went and designed this, I did include some stickers from sheets that hadn't even been released yet. So I think they have all been released now, except for from this full sheet that I haven't shown you yet. Those aren't on here because those are very specialized, but these are definitely more general ones that I think most of you will be able to use most of. So yeah, we have some from my cooking day sheet, cleaning, beach day, rain day, sick day, chores, clean and makeup brushes, and water plants. Those are the only 2 with actual script on them, except for, the plan on the planner and the grocery store. Those are only 2 from the tours sheet because I feel like most people do those. You have some from several from the sticker addict sheet because, obviously that applies to pretty much all of us. You have shaving, you have some more travel things on there. These are from buildings, obviously. This is from my traveler's notebooks sheet. And yeah, I think that's all of them. Yeah, and some I just couldn't resist. And I included like tons of stickers from that sheet on. So like cooking day, I have 5 from there, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 from Sticker Addict. And this is from my shopping sheet. I only included this Sephora bag because I felt like it was the most iconic. But obviously there are tons more stores that I have on that sheet. But yeah, so this is a character sampler. I fit as many as I could. You get so many stickers on this sheet. I don't remember the exact number. It's got to be at least 30 or something like that. Some like really high number, between 20 and 30 on this little half sheet. So that's a pretty good sampler, I think. So you can buy that separately if you want, or if you want to wait till I have a physical shop and order over some certain amount. It's going to be something low. Like, you're not going to be able to spend like $75 in my shop easily. I'm not at the point of offering like weekly kits that are going to be, $30 each yet, or even like $20. I have a couple designed. I'm going to see how that works and if I can maybe create bigger ones for a physical shop. But yeah, you're not going to be able to spend that much on just, character stickers and functional stickers. So it should be pretty easy to get this sampler. But that's the character sampler, and then here's my functional sampler, which is kind of the same idea but with functional stickers. So I have taken some from almost every, if not every, single functional sticker sheet that I have. So I'm going to just go through them real quick. Here we have 2 from my appointments sheet. One of them is just generic doctor, and the other one you can kind of create your own. So if you have a label, not a label, a icon from the kit you're using or another kit, you can just put that icon there where this icon would be, and then just write in what your appointment is at what time. Here's your generic habit tracker, movie marquee, your work from this time to this time sticker. Here's a birthday strip, a little birthday hat. Here's full minute upload, bill due, hydrate. I love this one. This is the online order tracker sticker. So you put what you bought for how much money from this particular place or shop, and then you can check off whether it's been shipped and received. You have your flight tracker here. This one is without the frills. It's just to what place and what time your flight is. There's no place to put in the order number or whatever, but there are other people with stickers like that. But this is just what I offer. And then you have a cleaning strip up here for my cleaning sheet. You have a happy birthday box. You have a sidebar tracker right here, which I use to mark meals when my weekly kits don't have them. These 4 are from my books sheet, so you can mark when you what you read, what you edited if you're an editor like I am, what you reviewed if you're a viewer like I am, and you can do blog posts too, which I kind of throw on there because I have a book blog. So if I'm doing like some book related blog post that isn't necessarily a review, I can mark that too, and it's all on the same sheet for my convenience. And then these 4 sheets down here, or not, these 4 strips down here are just your generic little thing strips. So you have a generic asterisk one, you have a meal one, a workout one, and then a TV one, which are the ones that I think I would probably use most often, or at least these 2. I would do this if I worked out regularly. Unfortunately, I do not. But yeah, I just noticed that my strips are actually kind of a lot bigger than ones that I've seen in other kits. Usually they're a lot skinnier, but I like more space to write. Unfortunately, I feel like if I had to use these, I wouldn't like it because it would take up too much room, because I'm not a white space planner, and I find it very easy to fill in an entire day with all the stuff that I like to mark. So I don't know, these may work for you, but most weekly kits do come with these anyway, so except for the one that I just did in my most recent plan with me, which is really funny. But yeah, I just borrowed from another kit then. I didn't use my own because I wanted to use up extras. But yeah, so you have this option if this is the type of sticker that works for you. So these are the 2 samplers that I have right now. They may change as time goes on, and I have more characters. Like this may be like version 1, and there could be a version 2. Same with the functional sampler. As of right now, I don't have a plan for which one I would be giving out as a freebie, with which, type of order. I don't know. It's not going to be like you spend $10, you get this one, you spend $20, you get this one, or both. It might just be random, I think. I don't think there will be a point where I'll give out both, because that just may be too much. It will be random. But like, if I have time to, I can stop and check, if you got the character sampler one last time and you haven't gotten the functional yet, I might, if I have time to look, I'll make sure that you get the functional in your next one. But that's kind of how that's going to work. I will probably use these in like giveaways too and stuff. Okay, so let's move on to the full sheet. This is a snake care sheet. Now this is like super near and dear to my heart. I don't actually have a snake yet. I'm talking about ball pythons here mostly, but I mean this could apply to most types of snakes, if not all. But I want this to be my first pet. Like, I'm a huge cat person, but I'm also a huge snake person. But I haven't had a snake, but I really, really want one. So I've done all the research. I've got all this stuff. I just need to move into a place that allows pets and would allow a snake. Definitely next year. I'm thinking it's going to happen when I move in with my boyfriend. We're going to get a house, and I'm going to get a snake. And that's what's going to happen. So I made this sheet in anticipation of that, but also I wanted to start selling it now because I have looked for snake care type planner stickers, and there is a dearth of them. There's like none. Like, there are maybe a few shops that sell just stickers of like the snake, but they don't have all this kind of like really functional snake care stuff. If you know of any, please let me know, because I totally want to see what other options there are, and I want you to have options too, so I can, tell you about them if you ask me. But this is the one I offer. So I went ahead and made one in anticipation of me getting a snake, and also other people owning snakes and wanting to mark them in their planner. because I know that there is a huge snake owning community. Most people are probably like afraid of snakes, they're not into that whole thing, but there are a lot of people who do. And I want to be able to provide them with stickers for their planner when there is currently a huge gap in that particular niche in the planner sticker market. So these are hand-drawn and script. There's a combination. Usually I put all the images up top and then the script at the bottom, like on my shopping sheet, but or like my sticker addict sheet, but I don't even know what I was thinking with this one. It's all kind of random, but I think it's fun. I think it's actually kind of related, so I put the script kind of where the images are so that you would kind of understand what they are without me explaining it like I'm doing it right now. But yeah, I'm just going to tell you. So I do have a generic girl holding the snake that can be used for pretty much any snake related generic thing. Like if you just get your snake, you can use that to mark it, but I have outing written by it, so if you take your snake for a walk or to PetSmart or whatever, you show her off to friends or something, you can mark that. It's an outing. Up here we have birthday, so it's a snake, I don't know if you can see it in this lighting, it's a snake wrapped around a little present with a party hat on. It's so cute. In retrospect, I probably should have made the present lighter so that the contrast would be better, but that's just how it is right now. If I get enough demand, I can add some more options for that. And then I have happy birthday scripts right here, and again, I think there's a smaller and larger version of pretty much all of these stickers. Yeah, I believe there are. Except the scripts are always the same size. Okay, so then up here we have dinner time. It's a snake, and he's got a little napkin wrapped around his neck and a fork he's holding with his tail. So then we have two options for food. We have dinner time, which is when your snake actually eats, and then not hungry, which is when your snake refuses food, which apparently happens a ton with ball pythons. So you might as well mark when you tried to offer food and he wasn't hungry, just so you know, just so you can keep on the same schedule. All right, and then we have shedding begins right here, which is when the snake's just begun to shed. That's his head skin that's come off, but like the rest of him, you can obviously see that his skin is faded, the color's faded. That's how you know that they're going to shed. So then you have shedding begins, you can mark that. Then over here we have shedding complete. Obviously it's a snake, and then his pile of shed skin is sitting next to him, and I think that's adorable. So you can mark shed complete with that. And then there's shed treatment, of course, for when you need to do that in case your snake's shed isn't going well. You can use whatever image you want to mark that. Yeah, here's just your generic snake. You can use that for anything. Let me see what else we got. Okay, so here we have mite treatment over here. I did a snake doing like they usually do when they're hiding. They ball up, and then you can sometimes see their head poking through their layers of body. So he's hiding because he's not feeling very well because he's covered in mites, and I tried to mark that with like white or black dots, and I surrounded it with some white so that they'd show up better. But yeah, those are supposed to be the mites, so that's what mite treatment is. And then over here we have weigh-in. So we got a little snake on a scale. Right now it's 100. Usually you measure snakes in grams. 100 is going to be a pretty young snake, 100 grams. But yeah, that's just the number I went with. So there's weigh-in stickers for that. So you can mark your snake's weights, and it's really important, especially when they're younger, to so you know what size mouse or rat to feed them, because the size of their food is directly correlated to their weight at the time and their circumference. Okay, and then there's this other really adorable one, snake on a toilet. I wrote took care of business because I wanted to keep it pretty PG, and I think that's hilarious. But yeah, that's when you want to mark when your snake goes to the bathroom, because like eating, that's not very often. That's only gonna be like once a week or once every 2 weeks. So something you definitely want to mark to make sure they're not sick. Speaking of sick, you got over here, you got vet visit. It's a little snake in front of a little doctor's bag. So that's what you can use for that. I think there's only one other type of sticker. Yeah. Actually, no, there's two. There's bath time over here. So it's just little snakes sitting in a little dish filled with water. So that's to mark bath time. And then the very last one is clean tank over here. So I just did a really simple ball python setup, and there is actually a snake in there. You might be able to see it a little better in person. But yeah, and there's his hides and his water dish, and that could either be a tub or an aquarium, and then a little spray bottle right next to it. So that you can do for cleaning tank, which you should do regularly. And yeah, and then you have extras and smaller versions of each image over here. So yeah, that is the snake care sheet. If you are an actual snake owner, not like me, I'm just a wannabe, and you have something you like to mark regularly or that you want to be included in this sheet, let me know and I can try and fit it in, or maybe like make another half sheet like I did with Sticker Addict. Yeah, please let me know. And I might, add more once I become a snake owner and decide there's more things I want to mark, but this is what I have for now. So yeah, I'm really pleased with that. So these are the 3 releases for this week. It was actually a surprisingly long new release video, but it did have a lot to explain, so I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, thanks so much for watching. If you want to like, comment, subscribe, share, that would be wonderful, and I will see you in my next video. Ciao!